This is Maria Orosa and she's a war hero. Now, she didn't necessarily fight in the front lines, but what she did do is lift the spirits of Filipinos through the power of food. Maria was born on the 29th of November in 1892 and was the fourth of eight siblings. She studied in the States in 1916, earning a bachelor's and a master's degree in pharmaceutical chemistry, plus a bachelor's degree in food chemistry. She worked a couple of jobs, like in a fish cannery in Alaska, and was an assistant chemist at one point, before deciding to return to the Philippines in 1922. After teaching proper nutrition for a short while, the next thing she did was to run a few experiments in preservation, experiments that are now being used widely. Techniques such as canning, freezing, dehydrating, and fermenting, techniques which are very common today but not very common back then. She was the first person ever to freeze and can mangoes, unlocking its exporting potential across the globe. She invented the palyak oven for families with no access to electricity, and she developed recipes from cassava and bananas and coconut. And of course, she invented the iconic condiment, the banana ketchup, where she mashed bananas together with sugar, vinegar, and other spices because she thought we needed an alternative to tomatoes. But what made her a war hero is her invention of Soylak and Darek, two very nutritious powders credited for saving many lives from starvation during the Second World War. While she was making rations for the army, the library she was staying at was bombed, and she came out wounded. She was then carried to a hospital which was later also bombed, and unfortunately, a shrapnel pierced her heart and Maria sadly passed away from her injuries in the 13th of February 1945. Before all of this could happen though, Maria's friends and family begged her to leave, but she refused, insisting that a soldier needed to remain at their post. Maria is credited to over 700 recipes, many of which are pillars of Filipino cuisine. But even though this is the case, hardly anyone ever spoke of her. Now, this is intentional, as she'd rather share her knowledge rather than sell it. Maria Orosa may have been a forgotten name in our history, but her contributions will remain for a very long period of time.